how are you enjoying Comic-Con so far?
It's amazing. Fun. This is your 10th?
My 10th, yeah, I'm a full Comic-Con veteran. This is only my third Comic-Con, but I love San Diego Comic-Con because it's so much, you get to interact with the fans so much more, so you get to really like see the impact of the show, which is kind of like a nice little motivation for going into season 2.
We're on a ship, right?
Yes.
I know.
There are so many ships on this show. There's
Nice segue.
Hosie,
Good.
right?
Excellent
Nice
segue.
Hope and Josie had a little... Stop. Okay, Hope and Josie had a little moment in the alternate universe you got to see, which definitely explored Hope's sexuality a little bit. And I think maybe in this season, now that Hope and Landon are separated for obvious reasons, you might get to see a little more of Hope's sexuality being explored with different love interests and whatnot. Perhaps, maybe ever so slightly. Yeah.
Why is that important, do you think, to viewers who might be watching, like to have, because you don't really see that.
Yeah, you don't really see the female protagonist of a show sexually fluid, which I think is something really rewarding, and she doesn't have to explain herself. Like, no one in the show really has to explain themselves in any way about who they are or, you know, what they want to do. And I think that's really refreshing and just kind of a world that we all want to live in, you know?
Yeah. And in season 1, Hope was sacrificed, I guess you could say, right?
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen going forward? Like, what changes the dynamic of the show? Is she coming back? Are there flashbacks? Do we no longer see Hope?
Yeah, I think that you'll see actually some flashbacks. I can, tease a little bit of that. But yeah, the entire show's dynamic has completely changed. Everything's changed. It's a world without Hope. And you'll definitely see that explored. But when you put Hope back in the picture, how will it, play out? It's not like it's just going to go back to normal. Everything's different now.
Right. And Matt Alaric's position at the school has kind of been left in the air.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we pick up in season 2. Alaric's no longer the headmaster at the Salvatore school. He's sort of in between jobs. He's been on hiatus mode, so I got a phone call. They're like, yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I got a call. They're like, grow out the beard. I was like, all right, cool. So Alaric's rolling in with the beard. He may get a new job as a principal at a new school, perhaps. So we'll kind of pick up where that is with him. So in between.
And tell me a little bit about the transition between like your Vampire Diaries days to now being headmaster of this school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. I mean, it's a surreal experience to play a character this long and to go through all the different generations of these different spin-offs and the remaining within the world of the Vampire Diaries. It's been a blessing, and I keep pinching myself, but it does fly by. I can't believe how long I've been down it. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah. Tell me about the fans here at Comic-Con. What are they like?
Great.
They're great. They really are. They're
super respectful, very passionate.
Yeah, very
The
passionate.
best questions always come from the San Diego Comic-Con panel. So it's always a pleasure to connect with everybody and just enjoy the whole sort of experience.
So now, help me understand this a little bit with Malavor. Is he dead, or did you keep him from rising? Are we going to see another big bad wolf in season 2?
I think without Malavor, the whole big bad of the show is completely
Malavor is
gone.
still in existence.
Malavor is still in
I
existence.
think the monsters are still tracking the school. They're still coming for us. So we're still in that dynamic for sure.
It's different though. They're coming after us for a different reason now, and so like I said, literally everything has changed, even with the big bad. So you'll see how that progresses as well.
And is there any chance of seeing Caroline Forbes or any of the members of the Hope family?
Maybe. It's up to them, really.
Maybe.
I'd love to see some members of the family.
Yeah, that'd
every
be
now
great.
and again. But I really enjoy how Legacies, includes its little Easter eggs, but it remains very independent and it has its own identity and explores something new and fresh, which I think is really important to keep up.
And Julie Plec hinted that bringing Hope back might mean bringing Clark back.
Oh, did she say that?
She hinted at it.
Oh, interesting.
Perhaps.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Wherever there's hope, there's Clark, isn't there?
Ah.
I mean, sort of. Yeah.
You are kind of joined at the Malavor hip, so to speak.
I mean, yeah, but when you go into Malavor, you're in total isolation. You're not with anyone. So if Clark is with Hope, then something's different in Malavor.
Very interesting.
Interesting.
And Alaric, the poor guy, just has been through so much. Is he ever
Yes.
gonna find love?
I think we might. I think we might be teeing that up this season. I'm looking forward to it. You know, he meets a potential partner early on who may or may not be the new sheriff in Mystic Falls. So we'll see. But I think things are looking good. Can I say that? I get the look. Ah!
She'll talk to me after. Like, don't do that.
Easy.
Was there a script in season 1 for either of you that shocked you, that kind of took you aback?
Ooh, good question.
Season
How about, what do you think?
I mean, I think the finale really was like, it answered a lot of questions for us, because like we know basic plot points of, what the show is going to be, but we don't know how they all connect or the little, nuances that they make. So it's all kind of cool to finally see how the questions have been answered. But I really liked Lizzie Saltzman's Legacies script. I thought that was a really fascinating one to see how a world without hope might be. That was a shocking one.
The genie.
Ginny.
Ginny. Yeah, the Ginny episode was good. I liked when my dead wife came back. Josette comes back, which I thought was sort of a deep, sort of emotional episode for Alaric. And I also liked. I wasn't necessarily shocking, but I liked 8. I liked the Merman episode
I
quite a
loved
bit.
episode 8.
Yeah.
I loved episode 8, and I really loved episode 13. It's one of my favorite episodes.
My favorite surprise moment in episode 8 is like when I walk in on you and Landon
Me and
kissing.
Landon.
I was
That
like,
was a
"Hey,
guys."
don't see that. Let's wrap this up, kids. Let's go.
Yeah.
And then, I guess, what did you guys think when you found out how season 1 was going to end?
Ooh, it was scary a little bit. I'm like, are they gonna write you off the show? I'm like, they've just completely erased you from everyone's memory. Bye.
No one really died.
But we knew you were coming back. Yeah, right?
You don't want to be number one on the call sheet?
Yeah, my secret plan.
Your secret plan to be number one on the call sheet?
Yeah, exactly.
This whole time.
Sorry, I forgot about you.
Yeah, sorry.
So I'm gonna kind of put you on the spot here, Danielle.
Oh, great.
Okay, we almost we saw almost every cast member sing during the talent show episode. Can you show us either singing or another hidden talent?
I'm definitely not showing you singing. Another hidden talent? Oh, what's a hidden talent that I have? I don't even know if I have any hidden talents. I'm sure I do. I just can't think of anything right now. I can put my thumb back to my wrist. Does everyone want to
It's
see
not
that?
a talent. That's just sort of like a missing joint.
How does that work?
But do you want to see it? So
No.
I'm going to show it. So this is my hidden talent. I can put my thumb all the way back to my wrist. That's
I can't even look.
Alright. That's the only thing I can think of right now.
It's
Every
not
time
a
someone
talent.
asks me if I have a hidden talent, I go, I can put my thumb back.
It's not a talent.
It's a talent. I was blessed with
it's
the ability.
It's an abnormality.
That's special.
I guess it would.
No.
See?
You're right.
This is my point.
Now that I think about it.
Just saying, guys.
And you guys shoot in Atlanta. Is there anything? I mean, you haven't been shooting now, I think, right? So, is there anything you're looking forward to going back?
Well, we start shooting Monday, so we're
Monday.
getting ready to jump back into the thick of it. So I think it's all pretty exciting. Now that we've read 4 scripts and have a sense of where we're going, I think everyone's pretty excited
Yeah,
about it.
I'm really excited for the show. I'm really excited
Yeah.
for the episodes that I've read so far, and just to kind of play those moments
Yeah.
and see where it's heading. and
Yeah, it's gonna be
stuff.
good. Yeah, I think we've taken what was all the best elements of season 1 and just adding on to it in all the best ways too. Yeah.
Anything you want to add?
No.
Do you have any secret talents?
Yeah, what are your secret talents?
It'd be great if I was like a contortionist. I could just like wrap my legs around my head. That wouldn't really. Is that a hidden talent?
So me, because my thumb goes back behind my wrist, and you want to put your legs behind her, that's not the same thing?
I think it's more impressive to be a contortionist. And
I
this
mean,
is not
I'm not
like this is
saying
like
it's
my
not
thumb. I can touch
impressive.
my arm with my thumb.
I'm just saying it's the same thing.
It's
What
not
are
as
your
impressive as
what
if
are
I
your
could
hidden
stand like
talents?
on my chin and wrap my legs up behind my back and touch my nose
Okay,
with
so
my
what are
big
your
toe.
hidden talents?
That would be talent. My hidden talent is I like to keep all my talents out in the open. None of them are really hidden.
Interesting answer. Interesting.
Yeah.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell. Never miss a video.